Hey guys, Rainy Potato here with another random party run. This time we're doing what we did yesterday. I will click the random party button, and whatever rank each hero ends up in will have to start in that rank at the start of every combat for the rest of the run. So last run we had a rank 4 Hellion, and I actually had fun doing that stupid challenge, which was requested by a viewer. So if you have any other stupid challenge requests, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I might or might not do them. Anyway, we're going to click the random party button.
Let us suffer
Oh God.
the pitiless whim of
Why?
chance then.
Why? Alright. So this is obviously an incision, or a surgeon path. Do we do Virtuoso path? Makes sense. So we open Virtuoso, and then you're going to have to do Duelist Advance. So do we go with Yellow Hand? No, the thing is, you're going to be in rank 1 eventually, right? Like, at the start of the next turn. So maybe it's a rogue thing. That's an interesting thought. 'Cause, like, we're opening finale every round, no matter what, right? With this team. And then you can be a normie. Rank 2 Surgeon is questionable. Not questionable, but I don't like rank 2 Surgeon, but it could be like Survivor or Survivor sucks though. It could be like we ransack and then, because Jester's gonna sit in rank 4, right? Maybe we just deal with the rank 2 Surgeon. Make this a standard Arsonist build. It is a little, no tank. Well, the thing is with Rogue, we want a point and blank, right? Yeah, the problem with this team is no tank. Otherwise, we do a lot of damage and do a lot of stuff. Maybe it's Survivor and we ransack, like... Or it could be, well, there's no damage here. No damage component. Maybe we ransack and then do some weird stuff with, like, Dragonfly. Point blank and a Dragonfly. Thing is, we're not doing damage. Alright, so for now... Yeah, maybe you'll live in rank 1 and 2. So we'll just do standard Surgeon. Standard Virtuoso. We don't have a standard Rogue build because Rogue is not something we use very often. This is our standard Rogue build. And you have to do something weird now. Not using Run and Hide. Ransack. Could be Controlled Burn. Dragonfly. Heartlight's fine, I guess. Or do we want something else? Could be Firefly, like, just in case we're in the back. No, if we're in the back, we just ransack, right? Alright, so the loop is... Open finale, duelist advance, every turn, ransack. And then in turn 1, it'll end up with Virtuoso, Surgeon, and then Runaway and Dismas will end up here. That is a little skeptical. I'm a little skeptical. Do we need Survivor just for the... See, I hate the minus burn chance on Survivor, but we might need Survivor for... Right now, HP is the concern, right? No tank. I guess just being aggressive is how we solve problems. Yeah, let's do it. What a weird setup. No tank, but we do have a healer, so it's pretty good. Let's see, Encore and...
Forward now, into the crumbling chaos of the world.
Let me try to go with Encore and Duelist Advance, I think, for our upgrades at N1. Definitely don't want to do a boss to start out.
It is your charge to manifest a vision of the sane earth.
Not sure which boss is best for us. Definitely not the general.
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
You get your favorite toy. I think we give you raw damage.
A fleeting impression, a flickering light. When all is lost,
Occasionally you'll start with a strength token.
Can remember.
Yeah, I think this is pretty good memories, actually.
As fleeting as a dying star.
All right, this team has potential. The only issue is, like, we have no HP. We do have 2 1.5 healers, basically. So, thing is, we don't have any taunt. We do have some dodge generation, but not a ton. Which is not a good Sprawl team. So this is Foeter. I think Foeter trophies are what we're after.
Giving into madness is easier than holding out against it.
All right, we want food to open.
They are heroes.
Team definitely needs lots of food. We got average HP across the board. No one's super low, though, thanks to Surgeon Virtuoso. So, like, we have middling HP, but not terrible. Oh, what a team. For some reason, I'm having fun doing this challenge. I actually don't like it.
A bit of comfort.
Fun is
Damnation.
not acceptable. No one should have fun playing this game. Traveling Heal was probably a buy there. I just don't like buying something that early. I don't like making that investment. But Traveling Heal with this team could have been useful. I don't know. We do have... I mean, we have the Giga Healer, right? Indiscriminate science is actually a consideration. But I think Duelist Advance is pretty good. That generates us dodge. Generates us, you know, gives our front ranker triple riposte. And of course, Encore is Encore. That helps us secure the loop. Although, using Battlefield Ballad is also pretty good. With our Rogue. Alright. Speed manipulation, probably pretty important as far as trinkets go.
Early results are encouraging.
Because like here, I mean, as long as they go first, all of our problems are solved. We can always take aim to open. If necessary.
An unexpected find.
So take aim's not a terrible, but I mean, we're not going to use take aim that often because we have to open with duelist advance. So what's the speed difference? 9 to 6. Also, I didn't check my sprained ankle. Ooh, deathless. Okay, that helps. Necrophobic's pretty bad with our corpse clearer. Fanatic hater. All right. Fanatic hater is a bit extreme, all right? No one likes a hater. What is the best first region? Like, the Sprawl is great for scaling, but we don't actually do anything against the Sprawl. I guess we have Ransack, so it's like...
Crackles invitingly once again.
Oh, yeah, this is what we do, baby. This is what we do. A little sluice. Little sluicy-woosy.
Home now to fall.
Shut the hell up, Randy. Yeah, speed manipulation is a thing, but, like, I don't want to lose HP, so... I guess it's not a thing.
The rigors of the road.
This is pretty good.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Alright, so science is a thing, but not really. Dragonfly is pretty good, but like I think this is the play. It's quite a good upgrade. Dev bias, by the way.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
I think I will grab some food. Not everyone, though. Like Bonnie. I think you two will take some food. You're our frontliners. Our eventual frontliners. Smoke bomb. So if Bonnie does get the speed roll, maybe let's do equip Firefly. We also have smoke screen to do stuff. Firefly just seems better. So we do have stuff to do if we get a bad roll turn order. That's our biggest concern is turn orders for round 1 if they don't line up correctly. We have take aim for the Highwayman or Wicked. He still has Wicked Slice, I guess. Yeah, HP is the biggest concern here. No tanks, but our damage is spectacular. Ish.
Carefully and quickly. This.
No decision making. Hog. Whiffed on that one. Whiffed on this one. All right, Randy. Please learn how to drive. Oh, cultists are not what I wanted to open the fight with.
Their way into the world.
The standard. Ooh, infected. Oh god, the speed roll is not ideal. So like here, we will definitely... smoke screen. We could Hearthlight. It takes care of a lot of problems. Oh, we're about to juice you. 3x3 poggers. Commune with... Oh, those beautiful tokens. Beautiful, beautiful tokens. Uh-huh. Very fair and balanced. Oh, I'm so feeble. I'm so feeble. Wow, they hit me. That's so cool. That is so fair. One HP in a dream. Alright, that's okay. Ransack finishes the job. No crit for you.
The slow suffering begins.
So is Cauterize a play? Because, like, occasionally it is, right? Uh-huh.
Steady yourself.
Uh-huh. So there's a Searing Strike moment. So what would you get rid of? Hearthlight for... Necrophobic, by the way. Go ahead and take the Death's Door here. Then we'll sell Finale back line.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Fortunately, that will not kill. They're not caught in the trap, very notably. Go ahead and pull you forward. So Cauterize for Hearthlight, is that a thing? That's the only question I have here. All right, I think... we stall. Yeah, I think stalling is the play.
Extinguished at last. Collaboration confers advantage.
All right, reasonable first fight.
Another impediment. Cleared.
So
with
is it
impunity.
Cauterize? Gives us an extra heal. Oh. Oh? No tank or taunt, but
Bates.
maybe we just equip this for now. This is very juicy. Do we take Cauterize? Keeps us a little safer, I guess. No mastery is cringe. I think I want relics. I'm not that into road fights either, even though, like, they could be useful, right? Ooh, that's good. Oh my god, that's juicy.
Bundled into this meager pile.
Oh god, this is great. Only problem is no mastery, no baubles.
The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the western coast.
Oh, it's Big Daddy with hail. A little cringe here. I think we go after one of these guys.
An opportunity squandered.
Probably should have gone there. We'll do that next turn. Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna get juiced here.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Nice crit. Very fair, very balanced. I would love to point blank, but we can't really. Oh, yeah, baby. That's one of the good ones, too. Actually, that's not that great. All right, we'll ransack you. Little free burn.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
All right, I guess we go for the kill here. This is guaranteed kill, right? Yeah. Well, guaranteed death's door. You can do things now. All right. Well, we were never solving our problems. Dude. Game. Cauterize paying off already. Alright, so finale finishes this fight. Damn it, force stress, that happened. I didn't need that either. That was a mistake then. I'll be honest, I did not pay attention to the affinity.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Oh, you can't take that because you're cringe. You already have such high burn resist, but I guess that doesn't actually solve problems, unfortunately. All right, let's follow our advice and actually waste combat items that we don't necessarily need. Oh, God. Oh, God. So I want to pick one of these, unfortunately. All right, we're not in great shape. Okay, Bleedy Boys is good. Very bad turn order.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Bottom roll. What are our speed rolls? 5 and 5. So we've just been getting unlucky-ish. You're DED dead on your turn. You are notably not dead on your turn. All right, we need the speed roll. We didn't get any sort of speed roll. All right, you're dead now. Thank you. Damn, they can resist that? No, 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 no. I don't buy that. Should have just moved there. Need to get rid of that necrophobic. It is causing problems. All right, we're gonna yank you. All right, this is a little awkward. We're only gonna get one turn.
And effective.
Or 2 actions. We will get 2 actions. Gonna hit the solo finale. Oh, baby. That's a Giga Nuke. Oh, and it's the... We're a perfect human being.
A trivial worriment.
Nice targeting. Can always science over here. Nice targeting. Uh-huh, very cool targeting. I love this game. Yeah, that's a little problem with dodge. For you, that's a little weird. But you're still the target, right?
Malaise.
You're dead on your turn.
And steady.
Go ahead and take this kill. Go ahead and heal here. Only got one hero left. And this is the end, right? Bottom roll. Wow, wow!
A slow suffering begins.
It's alright, we get a heal out of it. Really? No, I'm sorry. I don't accept that. We need to fix it. Isn't it supposed to be... Aren't you supposed to only do that if you're above 75? Or does it always proc with battlefield medicine? Because if that's the case, that's horrible. It's very bad. Very, very bad design. All right. More fights.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
All right, this is fine, although hastened is cringe. Sure, Skitter, very cool, very fair. All right, we finally get the right turn order. It's pretty rare that this happens, honestly. Always bottom roll. Uh-huh. Very fair, very balanced.
The work continues.
All right, a little ransack action. Little stabby stab action. This team is not quite there yet, but we are learning. Oh my god. I guess they're hastened, so... Now we're too much stress. Yeah, we're gonna get lots of negatives in the next region, unfortunately. We don't even care about combo tokens, really. I don't actually think that's the play at all. Probably should have just kept it in my inventory, but I was so disgusted when I saw an inferior trinket that... Oh god, everyone wants to run. Well, this doesn't cost us anything. Alright, so pretty poor region overall. Made 0 progress. Oh, we did get 2 mastery. Oh, and we got the creature den. I'm a moron.
The hearth calls out to the weary.
God, of course, there's always a road fight. We're not too bad against road fights, though, so... Alright, we got a YOLO, unfortunately. I don't want to lose affinity, to be honest. I want to be straight up. I have no interest in losing affinity. Yeah, so stress is a problem. With the movement-based team, stress is quite a big problem. Alright, send you back to safety. Unfortunately, this allows a gore, but if he would have went back. I'll just take the Wicked Hack. Or Wicked Slice. Whole lot of Wicked going on. Mm-hmm.
Persistence will overcome even the
Fair enough.
greatest of threats.
Ooh, that's tasty. So does that go on Dismas, since theoretically he's taking the most hits? Oh, Dismas can't use it, moron. All right. Reasonable reasonable Sluice. I'm getting 3 things. Very bad on relationships, though. Very bad. We're not likely to get negatives, but you know how RNG goes. We're getting negatives, right?
The familiar hearth crackles
Rusty Blade.
Again.
Last gas was cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing too bad.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn.
Unfortunately, we don't have money, but field hospitals are still good.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Burn South could be a thing. I don't want to spend too much money, of course. Alright, well, we're probably going to get negatives, so I'm just rolling. Yeah, we're going to get lots of negatives. I guess we only have one chance of getting negatives. I mean, we're never stealthing, but it's whatever. So what do we upgrade? Pretty important upgrades here.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Do we continue buffing you? Seems kind of greedy buffs there, but he's our juice. All right, more hospitals. What are we removing? Necrophobic is the primary removal. That's probably the only removal we do. All right. We're not doing the boss because bosses are cringe. Oh God, please. Thanks, game.
Resentment.
Just give me the 5% every time. Moron game. Always roll negative. Never once rolled positive in my life. Like, everyone was out of the negatives, right? That was just the straight neutral.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
So theoretically, we could go here for the juice. Like, this is too many road fights. Like, no, this is not how... This is a very cringe region. All right, so what do we want? Get rid of Mag Rain. Honestly, get rid of Plague Grenade. Plague Grenade's pretty cringe. Keep our Mag Rain. Jester doesn't have to change. Jester is perfect just the way he is.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Wow, it's a fight. That's so cool. Just a million fights. That's the Sprawl for you. We can actually use fights now, so... Really, game? I'm gonna take the best affinity choice, so... Even if we could use money. Maybe should have taken the fight anyways. No, I don't think losing affinity is good. It's worth whatever meager rewards we would get. Also, this way we keep our stress low. Guaranteed.
The half-remembered horrors of their past.
And that obviously equals more affinity. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going there. 7 fights. All but 1 are guaranteed.
The hooded watchers howl to their horrid kin.
All right, a full team. That's not ideal. So we have a chance of killing here. We always bottom roll. That was a questionable move. The thing is, you can't do anything about that now. Let's go ahead and combo you. Ha! Not so fast. With eyes wide open, baby. That's not even the song. Alright, we're gonna get abused because we chose to be greedy and try and kill Shaman round 1. Yep, but now it's GG because they do movement nonsense. And now we can never target you again. Yeah, this is going very badly. Never punished, always rewarded, God Gamer. Never punished? Oh, we're punished. We are very much punished. Wow, that's so cool. I don't want to roll into this nonsense. But that's stress, though. God, this is bad. Oh my god! Alright, well, we're just gonna have to roll into it. Never punished, never punished. Not once in my life have I been punished. Nice resist. Alright, dead on your turn. Alright, please don't be annoying. Alright, reasonable fight. Even though we were greedy with the open.
Take heart and do not relent. In this world, wealth is worthless.
1 of 7 fights down. So do we go cultist? We don't go cultist, though, at the end of this gauntlet. That's just not a thing. You ain't so bad. It's not Bonnie's accent. Why do I keep using that as Bonnie's accent?
She weeps for the fallen and knows she.
All right, we can finally get rid of this nonsense. Sprained ankle, it's probably not worth removing.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies.
All right, now we go into the Gigafight mode. You ain't so bad.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Yeah, I'm finding my courage by going the forced route, basically. Okay, game. No strength token, which means I don't care. I'm YOLOing. I don't care. You can't stop me. Alright, please don't cause any problems. Thanks, game.
The work continues.
Yo, dog, I heard you like Watchdog, so we watchdogged your Watchdog so you can watchdog while you watchdog.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Perhaps it was a miscalculation. That wasn't a miscalculation.
They falter, so press your advance.
Always punished, never rewarded. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of magnesium rain. That solves this problem for the most part. 16-20. Alright, this team has potential. Like I said earlier, it has potential.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is.
I don't want speed, really. I don't want max HP minus. Maybe that's a thing, maybe not. Alright, we'd like to take this fight just for loathing purposes. Otherwise, we might have to take the double cultist to solve loathing, which I'm not keen on. Alright, we have 2 cowards, or 1 coward. Oh, we're risking it. Why do I keep doing bad things? We just leave you guys in the back to chill. It's not a great plan, but it's the plan. Oh, the hemorrhage thing, yeah. Oh, that is a critical combo. Oh, yeah. Break my jaw, daddy. Break my jaw, daddy. With eyes closed, baby.
Malaise.
You are DED
and steady.
on your turn. Oh. Oh, you don't want none of this. All right, the question is, take the kill here. Nice pause. All right, you will be dead once we stabby stab. I mean, this is a 50-50 to burn and kill back there, but I think I just try and kill here. Uh-huh. Please no Aegis. Please no Aegis. Cheating! God, I love cheating. Cheating is so cool. Alright, it's a 50-50. Failed one 50-50. Will we fail another 50-50? Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay. Never mind. Alright, now we can stabby stab. Cool.
A petty hindrance.
It was pretty petty.
An inkling of
Pretty
potency
petty.
still lingers in some of these
Oh?
well-worn relics.
Any guaranteed burn chance appliers?
The loathing whispers.
I don't know why I don't have burn salves on. Well, you were useful for a time. Alright. We need to get relics to get the Apron of Peace and Prosperity. The apron's a little awkward with Arsonist because it doesn't work.
Rubble and flame.
It does remove the dot, always.
As far as the eye can see.
I have to do it. I have to. Never punished. Well, occasionally punished, I guess. Would be more correct. Alright, we're gonna try and kill here. Ransack stab does the job. If we can get the pull. Easy game, never punished, always rewarded, God gamer. Oh. Okay. I guess we're a failure. We're a miserable failure. Always punished, never rewarded. Trash gamer. Well, I guess we have to do the pointless mag rain. 50% of the time it works every time. Uh-huh. We have to ransack.
A righteous action.
I'm gonna put myself back up front. Uh-huh. Yep. Just ignore. Just ignore. It's fine. Oh, nice resist, cheater. I love cheaters. Alright, do we have the juice? That's actually annoying. So now we can no longer heal because the game is very sad. All right, sure. Fair enough.
Cut down these nightmares.
Never mastery feels bad.
The trail to your redemption.
So apron's probably a purchase. We don't have any hoarders on the way, right? Like we have a fight and then, yeah. Oh my God, this is so many fights. My God. Oh, hospital. Oh, Mr. Hospital. Wherefore art thou, hospital? Randy, shut up, please. No apron of peace and prosperity.
Tonics, tinctures, and remedies. The science of hope.
Ah, more fights. Very cool. Oh, this is an early fight too. This might be a double, a rub-a-dub-dub. Oh, this fight. This is such an interesting and engaging fight. I'm so happy to be rewarded.
Early results are encouraging.
What a rewarding encounter.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Yeah, I think we take cash. We take the cash money and run. Alright, please no double fight. Well, we could use more mastery. And we're actually doing pretty well on fights. Did I buy laudanum? I did. We want to control this stress here.
Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
Wow, that's so cool. God, we're just never gonna get affinity, ever. I mean, we did go double hospital, so like that's partly our fault. All right, we'll solve your stress
There is
problems.
comfort in company.
Never bottom roll.
On
Always
to the
rewarded. God gamer. All right, hopefully the rain sack hits. Never punished even once in my life. We're literally a perfect human being. Don't mind me, gonna give you a little sear. And you are DED dead on your turn. Or we just kill you now. Alright.
A simple
Like I said, this team has the juice.
easily resolved.
But it is quite fragile. Especially the locks scare me a bit. Patriarch would be cool, but we already have what we have.
The loathing festers.
I guess Patriarch works on you a little bit. A little bit cringe, you mean? Nope. Alright.
Think carefully.
2 masteries, okay.
Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
My god, I just whiffed a billion times. Uh-huh. Very cool. Very fair and balanced.
The hooded watchers howl to their horrid kin.
Alright, this has been an acceptable region thus far. Oh.
A promising development.
What a weird setup. What a weird turn order. But it actually works. Getting an inferior turn order. In that case. Pummel me, daddy. So this trinket is not that good. Since he's not a real tank. It is not the juice. But I'll probably keep it, right? Like eventually it'll be good? Maybe? Is that a thing? Pummel me, daddy. Yeah, this team is pretty good. Could
Cut down
use
these
something.
nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I wonder if the feeder trophy is actually good. I think I actually have to toss this. I was going to use it. All right, this is going to be a little cringe. Toss some of these, I guess.
Take up these goods and imbue them with purpose.
Oh, I'm a imbue.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Gain on miss is kind of bad, but all right, we have plus 66. +86, 91% burn chance. And we also apply burn sometimes. All right. Bear trap? No. Anti-venom? No. These things? No. Guess we just get rid of extra food. Is it whetstone or adrenaline tonic? We have so many salves. This is the juice, though. All right, we can't be afraid. Burn salves are no longer necessary now. Sorry. This is still region 1, I guess. So, yeah, this is just the baby fight. Kind of wish we had back row damage. I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I do it every time. I'm literally the worst human being ever to have breathen a breath. What? That doesn't make sense, Randy. You're an idiot. Uh-huh. Weave those bones. Weave those bones, baby. Guys, Dismas is right here. Uh-huh. Very fair, very balanced. Guess we have to rain on their parade.
The enemy
you're dead in 2 turns, so that's something, I guess. Oh, flesh weaving. Wow.
Malaise.
All right, this is a problem that will never be solved. Nice resist, cheater. I love when games cheat. Might as well just waste that. We will secure the kill here. Wow.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I don't know what the answer is to our problem. Is it a heal? No. No crit feels bad, but Death's Door is now guaranteed. Yeah, weave those bones, baby. Weave those bones. I think we take the kill here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Yep, call me.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so Clarion, call me. Deathless, by the way. Alright, so why did we gain stress there? Just cuz? Alright, relatively painless cultist fight. No stress.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble.
Oh, it's very very noble. Very noble. Yeah, we'll put this on someone. We're not going to sacrifice our host. Not even minorly sacrifice our host. All right. We notably do not have 100 relics. So we go see some feet next region. Take out the boss. That's probably the plan of action. Oh. That's actually interesting. Wait, is he erudite? No. It's a little weird, but I think we do it.
Rest now for a time.
All right, our vessel has a secret. Okay. Things are happening. That's bad. Okay, I guess we're just slaying some cosmics.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
All right, that's pretty good. We're visiting the Hoarder probably, though, so... Well, we don't need the Hoarder. All right, let's apply some food. We don't need to stress heal. All right, let's use this. Wow, game! Wow! Fuck off. Jesus, this game is stupid.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this game is so bad. It's badly. God, this game makes me sad. This game makes me sad. Why is it bad? I don't know. What about you? Do you know why it's bad? Because it exists. That could be a trinket, but probably not. All right, where are we actually at with relationships? Do I have any ability to save a relationship? No. So we have Paracelsus. All right, so we have two potentially negative relationships. Both 5%ers. Oh, that's painful. That hurts my soul.
The means of mastery.
All right, science is the obvious upgrade. Incision is the obvious upgrade. Now Runaway gets some juice. It's a pretty good upgrade. Please. I don't want to see your face on the next screen, Paracelsus. Oh my god, game. Alright, it's 10 and 5 game, so you have to give me a positive. Dude!
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Fuck off, Jesus. 2 5%ers, same run. We never roll positive, even with positive affinity, ever. Dude, this game is going to destroy me. Like, we're already doing a challenge. I don't need to roll worst RNG every region. Like, I just don't need it.
The crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
And now we have to do 1,000,000 fights. Alright, well, we're going right-hand path. We have to literally... We're locked in. I guess. Wait, what else were we running? Play grenade's not really a thing, but maybe it's a thing. Randy, that doesn't make sense. Just add blinding gas, I suppose. All right, now what do you want? No, we want to cauterize. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Maybe we don't cauterize. Not that much bleed anyways. Alright, someone should take stress heal. God, this is very bad. Rolling a 5%er every time. This brings me back to when this first dropped. I rolled a 5%er. That was back when you could get it at max affinity.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
Dude. Alright, we are going to get the free trinket because we're skipping the hoarder. Because we're doing the lair instead. Alright, morons.
Consider all variables, but do it.
Hey,
quickly.
moron! $78 relics is pretty good. So do we buy the Apron of Peace and Prosperity if we are offered it? Probably.
On to the next.
All right, Ghoul, do your worst. I was kidding.
There's no time to
Don't do your worst. Man, can't y'all realize when I'm kidding? That just wasn't very nice. Oh, I'm trusting you. Okay. Yep, just ignore.
The slow
Just ignore, it's fine.
begins. The fiend's
That's kinda pog.
strength dwindles.
Okay, we can't heal yet.
Cooperation is the key.
Stab is probably the best thing we can do for our lives. Alright. Speed roll? Giga speed roll?
A slow
I
dissection.
probably just should have went for it, huh?
An unavoidable end.
Strike might have killed and we could have rolled. Never punished. All right, we're starting to get there.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
All right, we can get rid of Chatterbox, or no, Toon Hummer. We got Toon Hummer. Can't remember if we got other negatives.
She understands the futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
Oh, we got Chatterbox as well. Okay.
Even the worst habits can
Wait,
be overcome.
dude.
The odds of illness are high.
The question is,
Prepared.
do we dump this then, basically? Is it worth the apron of peace and prosperity? That is minus healing receipt from skills. It's a little weird. This could be just the healing given. Could be an argument for Paracelsus. Paracelsus doesn't have anything yet. Like, Arsonist is kind of bad, but not that bad. Kind of a weird purchase. It'll be fine. Alright, now you need to make sure you're carrying restorative stuff. That is your...
An elementary
Alright, we
problem.
have to do far
Is it
right,
not?
right? 2 more fights. We're gonna have a ton of mastery. We're gonna be fully kitted out after this. We've already got 4 guaranteed. With more fights to come. Oh, do we risk it for the biscuit? Oh, this is unique. We'd have to high roll. Is it worth it? Never punished in my life.
A slow
Not even once in my
suffering
life have I been
begins.
punished. Never crit feels bad. You're dead in 2 though, so that's okay.
Steady
Finish me,
yourself.
daddy. Why smoke screen here?
A breakthrough.
Do we have the juice? We actually don't unless we crit. Dead in 2 though is fine.
A steady subtraction. An invariable result.
Alright, do we go with the guaranteed kill? Probably. And solo finale. Wait, we can't solo finale. We're morons. Speed roll? Wow, what a speed roll.
A resounding
All right.
response.
We are making progress.
Scavenge
Or
what you
should I
can.
say, no, I'm not going to say it.
Off once more.
I'm not going to say it. Progress. Do 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 do. And finally upgrade take aim even though we're like never using it. All right, it's time. Ha! Enemy ambush? Yeah, okay, game.
On to the next.
Any ambush enjoyers? We are what you would call an ambush enjoyer. That's so filthy. Apron of peace and prosperity. All right, we just need a speed roll now. And it's over. It's all over. But the crying.
Messy, but effective.
All right, we're not taking laudanum. Probably just extra juice. Maybe we go rub-a-dub-dub. Or do we want more stuff? I don't know. Bleeder, this seems kind of cringe. Let's just do flat burn. I don't like getting stressed. Alright, this is not going to be a fun experience. But it will be our experience.
The landowner's manor.
Frenzied is
You
questionable.
hear the child's cries.
Oh. Oh, you done goofed today. You done goofed today. Don't mind me just killing on turn one. Don't mind me just double killing on turn one. Ooh, hook me, daddy. Oh, baby. Oh, you're a hack. You are a hack. Little magnesium rain. Do I go for the rub-a-dub-dub? Nah, we're gonna point blank into oblivion. You're a hack. And you are not dead on your turn, very notably. I just want to see... Wow. That was hateful. That was so hateful. And frankly, that was unnecessary. I'm going to say. I was going to say it. It was unnecessary. So hateful. Oh, good fight. $5 to $8, I'll take it. Mulch me. Sepsis is very cool. Very fair and
The
balanced.
key.
All right, we're going to go for the kill. Never punished. Always punished. Uh-huh. I gotta start retreating. This cannot stand. Embrace me. Dude! Please die. And this means we can't heal. We have to rain on their parade. Guess what? I have a little fair and balanced skill of my own. It's called indiscriminate science. And it is very fair and balanced. It is so fair, so balanced.
Well done.
All right, this could be a problem here. All right, not a problem. That blind is a little bit of a problem. Never punished. I've never been punished in my life. Imagine unironically thinking I would be punished. Me. Randy the Randy Potato. It's just not a thought that ever crosses your mind. All right. Well, we didn't get the trophy. I wonder if we can take the librarian. Probably not. Like, we don't have any back rank. Same with the general. We can't take the general ever. So, like, this is worthless, but we have to take it. Maybe we go for the Leviathan. Ha! That's a dumb idea.
Half-eaten mother. The child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Alright, so far so good. I would rather... Probably should have blinded here, huh? I don't know why I always blind the baby when no one cares about the baby or their feelings.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
This is actually good, because obviously we can incision now, and they're going to maw with their blind. Oh, that's the juice, baby. That's the juice. Dude, this game is actually cheating. 25, hit the 25%er. I hate this game.
Steady yourself.
Also, this should apply. It's like already weak enough. It should apply. Not a roll against their blight resist. Alright, this is a bit of a problem here. I don't want to take a chance. Wow, that is rude. Good miss. Now we get to do double damage. I'm okay with using that.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
So we try and ransack to push to death's door. try to push the death's door, but it's not working. Let's just take a heal, and we YOLO roll here. All right, fair enough. So I guess we go without a trophy to the boss. Like without a trophy that does stuff. So kitchen knives. I just don't see who gets use out of this. We don't actually crit that much. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're tossing the rest of this.
The loathing festers.
All right. Well, we still have a lot of fights to go because this is Darkest Dungeon, and you do a lot of unnecessary fights. All right. We can also equip stuff. Might have used too much juice in that fight. I don't know. I want to save that. I'm going to save that, ideally for like Exemplar or something.
The avatars of oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain.
That's good, but I'm not going to use it because I am cringe. All right, everyone agrees. So who needs help most? It's got to be Paracelsus, right? Elite is not what we wanted. Cosmic Fearing. Wait, we have to encore? Should it have been take aim? Probably. That was a little weird.
A master stroke.
Uh-huh. Stroke it. Nice targeting. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. All right, well, we got a ransack.
The enemy
Get that burn. Oh my god, game. Please. Calm down. Just calm down. It'll all be okay. All right, we got lucky there. Yeah, we definitely need to heal.
A slow suffering begins.
Let's go ahead and take care of that problem.
A promising development.
Commune with my blood. Sorry, Bonnie. I just take this kill? It's a little cringe, but look at my turn order. Well, mag rain here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Sure. I don't need sight anyways. You're dead on your turn.
Dwindles.
You are dead. And you are dead. Fancy that.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Alright, that's actually perfect. Perfect order, perfect targeting. Oh, we got the juice, baby. Oh, we got the juice, baby. There's no reason to stall. Whew. Yeah. Elite cultists? I don't care.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact
What?
of unparalleled power.
I guess we don't need the reward. Hey, can we go back and visit the hoarder?
The loathing abates.
Now we just need to find medicinal herbs for plus 75% healing. That's disgusting. We are a disgusting human. We are a disgusting, despicable human. Six charred books. That's our next throw, I think. No, well, we are going back to the sprawl, so we can toss this. We can comfortably toss that if we need to. Whetstone is our next target, I think.
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption.
Whew. Alright, do we have the juice for this? We certainly don't have the juice for that. We're just gonna have to eat it. Just eat it. That's a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Could have YOLO'd the crit, because that's always a good idea. YOLO is always a sound strategy. Ah, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game.
A simple kindness.
Dead in two. Ha!
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
And a stabby stab. Very casual.
The work continues.
Yeah, we are doing
this
pretty well.
world,
Deacon
wealth
could
is
be a problem.
worthless without purpose.
I do have questions about how the Deacon will be handled. So are we ever equipping burn resist again? No there. We could. That might be even better than the garbage we have. Because like, we're not doing solo until, what, round 3? Probably not, though.
Everywhere, in all directions,
Assistance.
destruction has claimed dominion.
And fights. So, yeah, we avoid the fights. Because fights are... I'm not going to say it. Not fun. Oh, okay.
The walker from beyond the
At least we got the speed
stars,
roll.
a shambling horror.
Alright, do we want to blind here? Is a pretty decent question to ask ourselves. Do we have blind? I don't actually remember. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, we got the juice, baby. We got the juice. Hit me. I dare you to hit me. You coward.
Let us hope to finish this quickly. The slow suffering begins.
Dude, I've never once been punished in my life. That's actually kind of crazy. What do you think about it? Alright, we're going to confirm this kill. I mean, not ordained is cringe. Three-bound shambler. Fair. Fair enough. No. Maybe. Do we like death blow resist? I mean, yeah, but where? I mean, this is kind of cringe, right? Unless we get element, then it's not cringe. This is better than this. This is stress relief. This is debuff resist. Dude, this is so complicated. I'm just gonna say no, we don't need it. Could throw this, could throw that. Man, I wish we could get that trophy on right now. Oh, we have blight resist. I'll probably get rid of that instead. I would like food, but I like one affinity point more than that. Alright, we dump blight resist at first sign of trouble.
It is low indeed to profit in destruction.
Alright, sure. Elite enemies, poggers. This will just blind you. Scumbag. What do you mean? Are you even trying? I knew I should have done it. I knew it.
Steady yourself.
I love eating crits. Yo, dog, I heard you like Watchdog, so you watchdog your watchdog, so you watchdog.
On
Yo,
to
dog,
the
I heard you like
next.
watchdog, so watchdog your watchdog so you can watchdog while you watchdog.
A brilliant conclusion.
That was pretty brilliant. I don't care, I'm gonna do it. Really? I know they have a high crit rate. I probably should have just dealt with that.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Relief does come pretty rarely, if I'm being perfectly honest. Nice resist, cheater. Nice resist, cheater.
Cooperation is the key.
All right, a little heal. Never hurt anybody. All right, I would prefer if you guys did not stay back there. Oh, you're DED dead? Alright, I guess we finish this off. Not quite heal range, feels bad.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Well, I can say most of these fights have been at least interesting. Now, these fights haven't been interesting, but the real fights have been engaging with this
crisis,
team.
No gain is insignificant.
I think we're fairly well scaled, so next region we just avoid every fight. Don't want padded run times.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
I don't think Griddle's the play at this stage in the game. You can equip Thunderclap. Now the question is, do I want any of this junk? This could help guarantee stuff. I don't think so, though. I think we'll stand pat. I do kind of want to keep these baubles. All right, this is actually the correct choice as far as affinity goes in stress, because it keeps us all under 4. So yeah, the baubles are kind of concerning. Oh, God. All right, Jester, who do you not want to be friends with anymore? Bonnie? All right, it's time. Cardinal could be a big problem. Deacon could be a problem, too, because we don't have any backline damage. Thunderclap might save the day. Like, that might have just been so clutch. Any flesh warp enjoyers? Is there anyone out there who enjoys warping their flesh? I guess we Giga Nuke you. And YOLO it. God, this seems like a bad idea. Please no Flesh Warp. Please no Flesh Warp. Please no anything. Fuck! Alright, that's GG. That's run over. I think we go for the clap. And pray, basically. Alright, that's good. Alright, good stuff. I think I like smoke screen here.
They falter, so press your advance.
Please don't sunder me, Daddy. This is kind of a cringe move. Nah, I don't do it. Yeah, I do. That's just for stress heal.
A simple kind.
Oh, that's how you take care of stress, baby. With high IQ plays. Get myself a dodge token. Then we're going to do the thingy thing.
Excellent work.
11 by 5. Oh, I guess we actually should have. It was actually superior.
The enemy
All right,
weakens and
15 bleed. Sunder me, Daddy. Alright, fair enough. Pretty good Deacon fight. I don't like being at 4 stress, but...
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
I don't want to be stained. I don't want that. I don't want any of this nonsense. Is there any way I can make room for... this? Probably not. Unless we want to dump both of these. And I don't want to. All right, 7 mastery is good. So we have to go to the Sprawl again. -1 affinity because of nonsense. We'll see if we have to use it. I'd like to save this, obviously. Like, that's the ideal, is to save that.
Rest tonight.
Limping Mule.
Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
It's bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Wow. Okay, game.
the provinces and cantrevs of our land.
All right, guaranteed field hospital is very good.
Done.
What is this? How do I not have anything yet?
Relics remind us of a time before the end.
What food do we have? So we have to buy. This is pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and... Why is... Sorry, that was on my end. That was a little weird. Something happening. God, selfish is so bad. I think I'll save that to the end too. Although I don't want to remove... Anyway, we don't have to make that decision right now. All tuckered out, huh? So do we move sickly? God, we have so many bad quirks. Basically everything about this run is bad. Like our item situation. The only good thing is not our item situation.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
All right. Well, we can upgrade basically everything. Get our tunes upgraded. Get our smoke screen upgraded. Get our searing strike upgraded. Get our dragonfly upgraded. Basically, I should have done cauterize because we're going to equip that now, right? Because we have 0 chance of negatives again, finally, except for... oh, no, because... Yeah, no neutrals, so... I will be back in half a sec. Poor relationships is fine. Hopeful is meh.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
I mean, I guess Paracelsus will never be stressed again, so that's cool.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted
Meh.
on.
Respect? Oh, that's so respectful. Alright, this is pretty juicy. Alright, we need to fix skills now because our skills are messed up in the last region. Alright, Randy. You gonna bring the juice? Whew.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
It's kind of a shame we got the hoarder there. It's almost a thought to go here to guarantee we get enough baubles. That's not a guarantee though, right? 16. We can roll an 8. We're just gonna pray that's a resistant encounter. Or are we? Let's take the resistance, I think. As much as I want to get rid of some of this stuff. We have a guaranteed hospital at the very end. Not the very end, but close enough. Yeah, I would like to get like element or something. It is kind of freeing not having to think about bosses. I don't mind chilling at all. Chilling is fine with me. Alright, 2 people want to fight, 2 want to flee. Dismas has better relationships that he can tank. Alright, 16 bobble me, please. Or I will cry. I will be very sad. Flay me,
The slow
Daddy.
suffering begins.
28% of the time it works every time.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Go ahead and kill here.
Early results are encouraging.
We will smoke screen because Dismas bottom rolled like a moron. Like a scumbag cheater. Oh, I have Firefly on. Yeah, I need to remove that. I'm going to use it now, though. That's kind of funny. Dude, that is tasty. Immolate me, Daddy. Daddy, immolate me. Oh, you're still dead on your turn, buddy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to point blank there. So we can stabby stab here. Oh, that's actually a bad thing, isn't it? Alright, how about we double slice? How's that for a plan? Alright, you need to die. I would prefer if you died. Lull, flame spreading, lull. I'm gonna smoke screen you because we're not gonna kill you this time.
Strength dwindles.
Guess Ransack could have killed. Cheating! Lull, still dead on your turn. Parrying Patriarch. It's the Patriarch where you parry.
A resounding response.
Alright, so Firefly was useful there. But I think we still go with the thing. Alright, we got the juice. We're ready. Element me.
The loathing whispers.
I crave the element. You need... Cauterize. Cauterize. It's the skill where you heal. It's not even a song. What? Randy, you need to shut your mouth. Think of all we can teach these people. I know. It's really sad when you think about it, how much we could teach these people. All right, we have a long road, a long, lonely road.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has
Yep,
borne
let's hope.
fruit.
All we can do is hope that the madman's scrounging has indeed borne fruit.
His attention is unfocused, as though he is in two places at once.
Pipeweed seems pretty good. We are Virtuoso, right? Yeah. Save the rest of our relics. All right, so question. Fight. God. Even with a good path, this region is unbearable. Oh. Hello again. This guy literally just packed up his things and is like, ha, I'm gonna scam this idiot again.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
That might have been a bit much to spend money on, but we have a lot of road fights and a lot of road, like, in general. So we should be able to receive money to the point where we will be good. Paracelsus still the best target. Trading relics is not ideal.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
All right, now for the road fights.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
Just a little. That's all I ask, is just a little temper. Dodge plus. You know, we're just going to do this. We don't care about healing. We don't care about being backline. right, all we need is a crit here.
Begins.
Or a high roll, I guess. Pretty juicy. That's a bit low. I don't know why I didn't pull him forward. We have no answer for questions we are being asked. All right, you're DED dead on Ransack. Easy enough road fight.
Forward and effective.
It's pretty effective.
An
Pretty straightforward.
unexpected Find.
Wow, it's so unexpected that we got the standard road fight loot. I just can't believe it. Guys, I just can't believe that we got standard road fight loot from a standard road fight. That's just insane to me.
Facing
Alright, I would
oblivion,
prefer not to give up relics here.
these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Sure. How close are we to being juiced to the gills? Still not that close. Alright. Academic cash is obviously good.
It is low indeed to profit in destruction.
Damn price gougers. Please give me the roll.
A star spawned.
Alright, they gave me the speed roll.
The infinite void.
Alright, I want you in back. So unfortunately not the greatest. You don't have any item? Oh my god, I'm a moron.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Alright, this is a problem. Alright, you're dead in 2 turns.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, this is very, very bad. Currently, this is very bad. Maybe it'll get better at some point in the future. Probably not. Alright, we would like to pull forward.
The fiend's strength
So we can give a big stabby stab.
The
Never
enemy
crit, feels
weakens
bad.
and wanes.
No crit. Do I heal myself? We don't actually have to. Alright, it's gonna be a 50-50. Unfortunately.
The unrelenting
We got the
application
RNG
of
roll.
violence yields morbid gains.
Alright, we kind of saved that from a certain disaster. That's a little awkward there. I got like blinding here. Do I care about recovery? Not really. There's not a lot to recover there.
Cut down
All right, we
these
clean that up.
nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Not using those garbages.
The loathing abates.
The only problem here is stress. Grab that for safekeeping. We're just not ever using that, right?
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Now let's toss stuff we're definitely not using. I mean, there's never a situation in which we equip that. Probably not either. All right, more assistance. Hopefully we don't have to give away money.
The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
Oh. I'm anticipating a protect the child here. God, the resistance is insane. That's fine. Now we can heal. Please don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Never crit feels bad. Guess we have to heal you because you're
The
a
pulse
scumbag.
slows. Sanity returns.
I think I want to open heal.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Oh, it really can't be walked alone when you think about it. All right, we have to crit to kill. We always crit. We're gods. Yep, toss my skull, daddy. Please die. Never dies. All right, let's yank you forward. Actually, I like blinding here. Nice miss, dummy. Need a crit again to kill. We never crit. Please gain stress. Apparently not. We're going to sit at 4 stress, take negative affinity for the rest of our life. All right, well, that was not ideal, but sure.
Of violence yields morbid gains.
Noise suppression. It's where you suppress the noise. I was better off alone. Shut the hell up. Nobody cares about you. That's the least dangerous option. I don't want to lose stuff. I don't care about bandage stacking. I don't care about you. All right, 90 relics is okay.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Oh, I definitely hope to heal. Oh, this idiot. Guess we try and kill here. All right, you're dead on your turn. I guess I can YOLO roll.
Steady yourself.
Maybe YOLO rolling wasn't a great idea. It was a fine idea. All right, this is going to be really bad.
Bafflement and vexation.
The slow suffering begins.
All right, you're dead on your turn. Oh, I'm trusting you. Dude! Oh my god, we're dead. Did we have a heal? Actually, we can heal here, so we don't have to worry about it. Damn, we took a death door check in a random road fight. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. I am ashamed of existing. Watchdog. I heard you like Watchdog, so we Watchdog your Watchdog, so we Watchdog. You don't need to heal now. You just got to rain on their parade. Nice dodge plus. Anyone have any objections?
A steady subtraction.
All right, well, that was a terrible fight. I guess you're dead either way. All right, well. The run is now tainted. This is not an official win. Anytime you hit a death door check anytime in the run, it's legally not an official win. It is a tainted and disgusting win.
The treatment is harsh, but undeniably effective.
Do equip a medicinal herb, I guess. I don't know if I want to equip that during the fight. It seems a little overkill for healing. Man, I kind of hate sprawl runs because I never see the oasis.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
All right, well, we don't shuffle. We do not shuffle here. Never shuffle in the sprawl. Yep. 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 Her ladyship? Oh, cool.
The slow suffering begins.
Bro, why are you so slow? Alright, it's time. You think this is enough damage?
Steady yourself.
Okay, game. Very cool. Very fair and very balanced. Dude, we're getting abused by random road fights. That bodes not well. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. Alright, I'm going to take care of this problem.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Wow, that's so cool of you.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Pretty methodical. Alright, we take this kill. This is a little dangerous.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Oh, not ransack? No.
Haste and carelessness.
I straight up almost ransacked.
Marks of the unprepared.
Alright, you're dead. That means we can heal stress. Thankfully. Otherwise, I would have to make a greedy decision. Whew.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
It's worth considering. We don't need application chance, right? Is that flammable? It's not flammable. That makes this garbage then. I mean, this could still be a thing here. I might think about it a little more later. We're gonna go double question. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have gone double question.
The worst kind of parasite.
Opportunists. Oh god, this fight! No! Alright, we got the juice though. Never, not once in my life have I ever been punished. Not once. Being punished, it's just not a thing for me. For people like me. I think I take the kill. We'll deal with this problem when it comes.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Alright, we'll take a little aim to protect ourselves. We will make it rain. This forces him to only target the front ranks. And then we will give a little bit of a smoke screen.
Well done.
Well done. Oh, wrong choice, wrong choice. Well, we don't really need that, so. He's gonna go first, so we want to get rid of that.
Excellent work.
Block token.
Collaboration confers advantage.
4 to 7 or 4 to 8? 4 to 8 seems like a superior. Alright, solo finale for the Giga kill. Infinite block plus. Alright, we're making progress. Or should I say... No, you shouldn't say.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Alright, that's the last road fight for the rest of our lives.
Desperate and wanting.
Oh, I'm gonna rebuff. Oh, we're rebuffing. We are gonna rebuff. The hell out of here. You guys deserve to die. Alright, that was a little harsh. Your presence is a drain.
The seat of our Regrettable research.
Oh, that research is so regrettable.
A place of research and inquiry. A monument to a once prestigious career.
All right, Bonnie. I guess you hurt Sarmenti.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
All right, I guess that settles that we go question. Fight is not what we want. Hopefully we can run. If it doesn't literally put us in the negative, I'm actually running. Straight up. I don't care. The Randy does not have time for such things. That's a little scary there. All right. Heals, heals. Want someone fast to have. I want to guarantee smoke bomb. And then we have double heals. Seems fine. Like we're never using this, right? It's a little terrifying. Actually, no. Do we want the juice here? This is a little scary. Or a lot scary. It'll be fine. No, we just need to get good RNG.
A parody of human outline. It must be destroyed.
Uh-huh. Weave that bone. God, that sucks. I'm still finaleing, I think.
Crisis. We can rely only upon each other.
All right, now we just need to get good RNG. That's bad RNG. Very bad RNG.
Slow suffering begins.
Really? All right, I guess I just remove that for you.
On to the next.
We have to YOLO.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
It's got to be Searing Strike. Good miss. All right, well, we can't roll into him. We'll just blind him again. All right, with a dodge plus and a block in tow, we definitely Giga Nuke. Oh, you done goofed, buddy. You goofed, and you're done. Casual 25 burn. 11 blight. 3 turn that exemplar with this team.
Problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Nope. Ooh. That was tasty. We did use all our combat items, but all right, we have a few healing salves, so we should probably be good. Want to share? No. Why the hell would I want to share? Wow, thanks for the mop and bucket game. Damn, well, if we hurry, we can get this in under 3 hours. About a 3-hour run is a little okay with me.
Familiar hearth, Backle's inviting thee once again.
All right, terrible. All right, we don't need to heal, so. All right, we're okay with you going. Well, first, let's see. We don't need to risk this. I actually don't mind giving you and you that. Make you slower too. I think we'll just make you fast, I guess. All right, any quirks that need to be removed? Tuckered out, sprained ankle. I'll take off sprained ankle. Not going to bother with this, right? I would rather not have you.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
He's now squeamish, so that sucks.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
None of that really matters. That's a little awkward there. All right, where are our bad relationships? We can top off Sarmenti with double pipe weed. All right, Paracel Seeds, Sarmenti, Paracel Seeds, Bonnie. And then we just need a +3 here with Bonnie and our Jester. All right. That's that solved. Next is the issue of what we upgrade.
That you may stand just a little taller.
Is it
at the
vapors?
end.
I'm not sure what we upgrade here in the late game. Is it cause of death, maybe?
Like, we're not using the 5th skill very often.
Blinding gas might be a thing, though. Might actually be better. Battle Ballad. All right, everything you got is good. Cauterize, even though it's not going to be that useful. For now, I guess, because we literally have nothing to upgrade. Like, this is never necessary, but we're going to do it anyways. All right, you're set on trinkets. You're set. You're set. Now, the question is, do we want burn duration? I think the answer is probably yes. Which unfortunately means you have to die. I gotta keep the burn chance. Or we could pick up this or this. See, the thing is, we're already arsonists. Are we okay with that burn chance? I think we take this away. Everyone else is set, right? So we either take the band or the healing received. I actually like this. Well, I like that a lot. That applies a 7 by whatever. That's a lot of burn. A lot of potential burn. I don't know if I use Warhorn. We'll use this in a second fight. Yeah, I don't know if Warhorn's the play. Maybe we open Warhorn. That seems pretty good. You need restorative items. Grab this for you. And I think to be safe, we'll grab a heal for you. We might go... I actually kind of like going max heals. Although that's actually interesting. Does that actually work? Does that get plus duration from that? I actually don't know. I'll probably just do the restorative stuff.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one.
All right, I think we're
leads
set.
beyond it.
We cannot get any negatives. Our positive chance isn't that high. It's only 75, 70, 55. We do have all max. But the Hag's Cauldron is screwing us. Alright. I feel alright. The Cauldron fights are not our bread and butter. We could really hurt in the cultist fights. 5 relationships is good. Hopeful is
Aspiration unites
cringe.
the hopeful.
Respectful is
Tried and
respectful.
tested. A bond to be counted on.
That's good. That's quite good. Respectful? Come on, give me the finale. Neither of those matter. All right, ransack matters, but this is not much. But it's better than negatives. Whew. Yeah, I'm not that confident in this first fight, in these cultist fights. Because we can't really take damage. That's the thing. I'm confident we win. Like, we definitely win these cultist fights. But if we end up in bad position, and then, you know, the brain gives us 1 or 2 good shots. Because, like, we have to be super aggressive in this fight. In this brain fight. Because we're going to get abused.
All right, moment of truth. All right, I think we can rush now with this lineup, with this setup. That's nice. That's juicy. Nice bottom roll. We still have the juice, I think. That's bad. Nice debuff resist, buddy.
The slow suffering begins.
Maybe we don't have the juice. Well, we do have the thing.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. All right. I don't need to see people like me. Nice crit. Very cool. Very fair and balanced.
Excellent work.
Never punished. Not once in my life have I ever been punished. All right, well, that worked out pretty well. Kind of okay, I suppose. Right, the question here is, what do we do?
The loathing whispers.
Do we go with blind? I think blind is the best play. Yeah, makes sense. It does hurt not having laudanum, but we're just gonna have to tank any stress.
Behold,
I think this is the correct play.
the infinite emptiness of the void.
They ruined everything. Dude, you murdered your parents. All right, I think I'm just gonna hit here.
A master stroke.
Uh-huh. Nice double crit through your blind. Very cool.
And steady.
Very fair, very balanced. I love life so much. Life is a wonderful gift.
The enemy
You're dead on your turn. I'm probably okay just doing this then. God, I'm so mad. I am raging beyond belief, actually. Uh-huh. Alright, we think I blind here. I don't really feel like a crit. Alright, well, we blinded anyways. I should have still blinded so I could do things. Dude!
no time to fall.
Game?
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
We're gonna gain a dodge token here.
A brilliant conclusion.
All right, this is a problem. All right, we're gonna get Giga Nuked here. Hopefully it's not too bad.
The slow suffering begins.
Go ahead and 10 by 6. All right, solo finale should take care of the problem here. Still going to do that just in case. All right, we're not in perfect shape.
Excellent work.
Hopefully we get the kill here. All right, we should be able to fully heal. The stress is
Their solutions,
not the greatest,
even
but
the big ones.
all right. So I think we do go quad healing salve. Need to also adjust a few more skills.
Loathing festers.
So is Battle Ballad the play? Because I might put on like blind for like if we're last alive. Battle Ballad's pretty good, but like I'm not going to use it in this fight, right? Everything here is good. Take this off for cause of death. I don't think we're going to be using cause of death, but you never know. All right, everyone's got their correct things in line. You need to equip this. It's time. I'm pretty confident, but like I said, our HP isn't the greatest. We have no tank. So we could just get smoked.
Gate is revealed. Beyond
There are a lot of things that could like
only
cause us to
infernal
lose.
nihility and non-existence.
Like the wrong locks. Melee lock is probably our target. That's our best target. Melee then healing or vice versa. We'll see what the lineup is. All right, we're doing melee first.
Pity the great denier, chained by its own command.
We got the strength token. We're going to go ahead and feast on you. Never crit feels bad. That's a good crit. All right. Do we have the juice? Good resist.
Lethality writ large.
What do we have? Oh yeah, length. Did we give you stun resist? No, we didn't. Having our healer have stun resist was actually probably a much better play than the garbage decision we chose. I think we definitely steer here for the burn.
The enemy
7 by 7?
weakens and
Yeah,
wins.
that's a little bit of a burn. Good resist, good blight. Alright, you're dead next turn. Alright, we're gonna encore here to remove the stun. Wow, that anguish is just overwhelming to me. Then you will be dead next turn. That is the plan. Yeah, indiscriminate science is fair and balanced, by the way. Alright, this could be very bad. I might have should have healed there. All right, well, we're going to ransack because you are our next target to kill.
Well done.
Nice crit. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's the... Alright, we're in bad shape now. We gotta heal. Oh, we can't heal that. I was like, alright, we just need to heal. But no. I think we double blind here. You're dead on your turn, so... And melee is about to be locked. So we can solo finale. We're going to be able to use the juice. And we're in really good shape now. I think I go ahead and patch myself up. Take a Giga Nuke here. Uh-huh. That's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. Alright, I want to kill this turn. Top ourselves off. Go ahead and get the heals down. Did we just blind here? Set up for something next turn. Alright, we just take the heal. It's fine.
Appliance of harm.
Alright, we take the meltdown. We tank the meltdown to the face. Ranged locked is unfortunate, but it's whatever.
A little help impeccably timed.
Oh, that's tasty. Little burn application. A little 7x5.
Empowered.
I don't need to heal. Healing is for casuals. Might just take the 32 though. That's pretty cool.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Do I try and kill here? Oh, I guess we kill. Well, only 11 speed. So we don't actually kill. That's pretty bad. Oh, we do kill because of that. That works. I didn't actually know that worked. The sickening silence stuff. All right, fairly decent run. Do I just heal? You only have a couple turns left. Still might just heal. Let's do this run deathless.
Savor it.
Point blank is locked. Yeah, let's just crit every time. Works for me. Uh-huh.
A breakthrough.
4x7. Very fair and balanced. You dummy. Yeah, we just do this, I think. It's a good finishing touch. Do we have enough juice for 7 rounds? Yeah, we do. Alright, 7-round kill is pretty good. This was a quite nice team. Quite fun to play.
The mind is free to remember a time before the cancerous corruption.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, just over 3 hours. Thank you guys. We'll probably do the same thing tomorrow.
The flame grows stronger.
I anticipate an update next week. So far, it hasn't been announced, right? But they've been said. It's like anticipated that the update's next week. And obviously, whenever that drops, we drop everything else. We focus on that update. I will be prepared. Although I work Tuesday, so if it drops on Tuesday, I'm honestly screwed. But anyway, thank you all. And goodbye.